After 14 years of development and experience in the field, Vstol Aircraft has produced the SST-2000 aerial application system. With the safety of twin engines and a tank capacity more than twice that of previous aircraft, it provides the level of profitability and productivity the professional applicator needs. This is not a sport plane with a spray boom thrown on it. It was designed from the ground up for daily commercial operation. Very short takeoffs and landings are our claim to fame. Whether pilot only on a standard day or hot, heavy, and high, the SST-2000 takes off in spectacularly short distances. Unbothered by grass or bumps, it takes to the air with an ease unmatched in this class of aircraft. In order to minimize the time you spend commuting to the field, the aircraft can operate from nearly any available strip. If you are accustomed to the 400-plus gallon tank sizes in traditional spray aircraft, you might think that our 50-gallon tank is rather small. However, we commonly produce better results using as little as 1/10 the spray volume. The secret to this is our relatively low speed. At 50 miles per hour, we can employ more sophisticated nozzles and evaporation-proof spray mixtures. This is part of the techniques known as ULV and CDA, or ultra-low volume and controlled droplet application. Aerial ULV CDA is our specialty. As you decrease your spray volume, you have to produce smaller drops to maintain good coverage. As traditional nozzles produce smaller drops, they begin to produce a large number of very small drops that blow out of the target field. This lowers coverage and effectiveness, or efficacy, and may cause significant damage downwind. Our rotary nozzles produce mostly identical sized drops. This avoids the waste of big drops and the danger of small drops. The ideal droplet size for aircraft is typically the smallest one that won't hit something other than your target. As aircraft spray speed decreases, this ideal droplet size also decreases. This means that the slower you fly, the less spray volume you need to get the job done. There is also a related decrease in the amount of active ingredient needed. Conventional thinking would say that faster is better, that a faster spray aircraft would get more work done and therefore make more money. However, operating faster uses more fuel and requires higher spray volumes. Carrying more volume requires still more fuel. On typical field sizes, well over half the time is spent turning around at the end of the rows. Our slower aircraft can turn around faster, so a larger portion of its time is spent actually spraying. Even though a larger aircraft may have double our miles per hour, on small fields the acres per hour may actually be less. Only on extremely large fields will high airspeed pay for the higher fuel bills. Contact our sales department and we'll make up a custom comparison of fuel cost versus field size. Then you will probably find yourself thinking, slower is better. V-Stoll Aircraft Chief Designer Dick Turner got his start with aircraft at the Boeing Company in Wichita, working on the tooling crew that helped build the first 747 jumbo jet. He later became one of the early ultralight pioneers and started Starflight manufacturing in 1980. Dick Turner has designed over a dozen different aircraft, including the weight-shift Starfire and one of the first 3-axis ultralights, the TriStar, as well as many varieties of the Starflight XC series. In all, over 400 Dick Turner designed aircraft have been built and sold. In 1985, Dick was chosen to manage the USA Ultralight team in the first World Microlight Championships held in France. Over the years, Dick commonly modified Starflight aircraft to spray the personal crops of customers who were also farmers. In 1986, Dick teamed up with the Venezuelan company to produce the first specially certified ultralight crop sprayer for developing countries.
The SST-2000 uses a special wing design employing slats and flaps. This wing gives us our incredible takeoff distances, increases our load capacity, and improves low-speed maneuverability.
The bottom line in agriculture is inputs versus outputs, or economic efficiency. We feel our aircraft provides by far the highest efficiency available in all of the applications for which it was designed. The SS-2000 is a sport utility aircraft with a focus on very short takeoff and superior maneuverability. The aircraft uses slatted wings, slotted ailerons, large flaps, and special wingtips to allow it to carry a lot of weight with a very slow stall speed. This is especially valuable when you need to operate off of unimproved runways in remote locations. Vstol aircraft chief designer Dick Turner got his start with aircraft at the Boeing Company in Wichita, working on the tooling crew that helped build the first 747 jumbo jet. He later became one of the early ultralight pioneers and started Starflight manufacturing in 1980. In 1985, Dick was chosen to manage the USA Ultralight team in the first World Microlight Championships held in France. Although the aircraft has many uses, the bulk of our engineering over the past 15 years has been to make it the best aerial crop spraying platform available. Spray operations can be run from less than 900 foot of unimproved runway. This often allows you to take off and land right next to the crops needing to be sprayed. We have carefully designed our high wing configuration to take optimum advantage of the aircraft's downwash. This spreads and blows into the crop a uniform 19-meter spray swath. Spraying at half the speed of a large spray plane is also a safety bonus. It gives the pilot more time to react and would carry 1/4 of the kinetic energy into a crash. Our high-tech spray system uses CDA nozzles and superior spray mixtures. The combination of these technologies delivers consistent droplet size, less drift, uses less chemical, while still achieving superior weed and pest control. The aircraft sprays at a rate of 5 acres per minute, faster than ground-based sprayers, and because of faster turnaround at the row ends as well as reloads that are closer to the crop, we can spray more acres per workday than many larger aircraft. We look forward to selling you more than just a plane. We will put together a complete package of training and support to help make you successful in your application. The bottom line in agriculture is inputs versus outputs, or economic efficiency. We feel our aircraft provides by far the highest efficiency available in all of the applications for which it was designed.